Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Eric and this is Navigating Heroes. Today we are going to be talking about the VA disability increase, how to get the increase, how to get it, how to keep it. Before we do, got to do a little disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. So here we go. How do you get an increase? Well, first of all, you need to get your percentage. Once you get your percentage, you need to increase your evidence, and therefore you can end up filing for an increase on your VA disability. And what I mean by that is, for instance, there's been so many veterans that have went ahead and got their 60, 70, 80, just whatever percentage, and then they stop going to the doctor. And then they say, man, I need more money. I'm going to get an increase. So they file an increase, and then they end up getting 30 to 40%. They're getting that decrease. So how do we avoid getting a decrease, and how do we get an increase? They work hand in hand, because what happens is that from the time that you actually even file your claim, you need to continue going to the doctor. You need to continue with those prescriptions. You need to refill them and continue with the treatments and all that other good stuff. Because what you're doing is that just like when you started your claim, before you started your claim, you had to build up your evidence for your claim, for your percentage. That's exactly what the increase is doing. You start getting your increase the very second you file your claim. So as soon as you file your claim, you continue going to the doctor. You continue to refill your prescriptions. You continue to do the treatment. You continue. And once you get so much evidence, so much new material, and you're starting to have a lot more issues, an increase in pain, an increase in discomfort, an increase in prescriptions, an increase in treatment, guess what? Now you're going to get an increase in your percentage. That's when you file, once you get that evidence. So many veterans have said, man, I got 30%, should have got 50. I'm going to go ahead and immediately file for an increase. Guess what? Everything that they determined your 30% before, they still have 30% now. And I'm talking about the veterans that file like a month, maybe 2 months right after they get their award letter. You're going to have to build this up, okay? And if you sit on it for a year, year and a half, 2 years, and then you decide to get an increase, because you have not been to the doctor, it looks like you're better. So before, they had so much evidence, and that was your 30 to 50%. And since then, there's no more evidence. If you have no more evidence, no more doctor's appointments, no more refills, no more anything like that, then guess what? You are entitled to a decrease. The best thing to do if you haven't been going to the doctor is just shut up. Don't do it. Don't listen to people saying, yeah, well, I can get you your benefits if you pay me a bunch of money. I can get you, 100%. Look, you're not going to do it. You are going to have to do it. You're going to have to work on it. They don't have a magic pen where they can just tell VA, okay, well, go ahead and give it to him because he's giving me money. It doesn't work like that, okay? So I want you guys to know that you guys have got to build up that evidence for that increase. I'm reading some cards right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, we talked about that. So here's the thing. To get the increase, you've got to build up your evidence. Once you do that and you file your increase, with that new evidence, you're probably going to open up to some secondary claims. So I have 10%, well, not me, but I'm just saying. Okay, someone has 10% for migraines, and that's what they get. So they keep going to the doctor for their migraines, and now instead of once a month, it's once a week. They have to go lay down for an hour and a half, and it's hurting their vision and their hearing, and they have to go lay down for an hour and a half. Their boss doesn't like it, and now it's causing a lot of anxiety, and you're having nosebleeds, you're having this and blah, 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 blah. So now your doctor is saying, okay, I'm going to give you Imitrex, or I'm going to give you this, or I'm going to give you something for your migraines. So now you've got that prescription. So you were here, and now you're getting bumped up from all the doctor visits, and now you're getting new meds for it. And then on top of that, now you got another thing going on because you're having the anxiety. The anxiety's causing issues. The migraine's causing issues. So you see how this works? So this scale of where you were before and where you are now, it's just built up. And that's when you file an increase. And the good thing about this, it's not just getting the increase and getting the treatment that you need, but down the road, there's going to be a time where you might get an evaluation. I'm not saying you will, but if you get an evaluation, that 2-year, 5-year, or 10-year reevaluation, you've been going to the doctor. It's been increasing. You may be at 70%, and all of a sudden you don't realize it. You're getting 90. You're getting 100 because you've been going this entire time. You go 5 years without going to the doctor and they reevaluate you, your percentage is getting dropped. So keep that in mind. There's a lot of other things that we can be talking about as far as getting your claim and your secondary conditions and CP exam. There's a few things that follow suit with this, but the most important things is what we just talked about, how to get it, how to keep it. Watch some more of these videos. There's some about CP exams and all this other stuff. They should be able to help you a little bit more clarify. This video was from my friend Roger, who just wanted me to answer his email and told me, well, that's good information. You should put it on a video. So that's what I did. So good luck to you guys. Oh, one other thing. It's really important. Sometimes it's best to wait a month or two to file for your increase. So this is what happened to Roger. So he had his award letter and he had his percentage at 50%. And he wanted to go ahead and file for an increase. And he asked me if I would file his claim for him. And I said, yeah, but let's think about how many times you've been to the doctor. Let's think about your prescriptions. Let's see how your pain has increased, your disability has increased, your discomfort has increased before we try to get an increase. And he just says, well, I haven't been to the doctor. I said, we're going to wait 2 months. He said, but that's 2 months back pay. I said, no, it could mean denial, or it could mean decrease. So let's wait 2 months. In this 2 months, you need to go to the doctor, you need to be seen, and if the doctor decides to up your meds for everything that you tell them, up your treatment and things like that, and gives you an increase in prescriptions and treatments and blah, 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 then we can go ahead and file the increase. While it's pending, we continue to go to the doctor and we continue to see about getting increases. And so instead of him taking the chance and go ahead and filing, he went ahead and listened to me. We filed, and 2 months later, and he was awarded 100%. Okay, I'm going to show you one other thing real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, on va.gov, okay, va.gov, if whoever wants to learn how to file for a increase, okay, you go to va.gov. And sorry, I'm looking at my monitor. That's why it looks like that. Okay, so go down here under disability, okay? You're going to click on file for a VA disability increase. I know you guys can't really see it that well. How are we doing it? Yeah, here we go. Oh man, look, my IT department is awesome. Okay, hold on. Now my hand's all jacked up. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, right there. How to file the VA disability increase. So you click on that, and when you click on that, all you got to do is just walk it through. You don't have to pay somebody $8,000 and $10,000 to do your increase. And right below that is file a claim for compensation. You don't have to pay people to do all this stuff, okay? you can do it yourself because it's going to ask you your questions. Whenever you're filing for an increase, whenever you're filing for for your disability, your compensation, they're going to ask you your questions. These YouTube influencers that are charging people thousands and thousands of dollars, this is what they do. They click on this. The most important thing for you to do to help your claim is you need to go to the doctor. You need to get your prescriptions, your treatment. You are the one that do not reschedule. You are the ones that need to go get your appointments taken care of. You are the ones that are going to be at your C&P exam. These yahoos that are charging all this money, they're not at your doctor's office. They're not at your C&P exam. And they're not going to tell you the secrets like the trigger words and things like that. You stay on this channel. This channel is going to take care of you. You watch these videos. It's going to show you what to say, what to do. You walk it through. And you're not going to have any problems. You're not going to have to pay anybody. You're not going to have to be out of pocket. Okay? So it's free to you. It's free to all the other veterans. Like, subscribe, share. I hope you guys found value in this video. And continue the comments. Let's help each other out. There's some of you that know so much more than I ever will. And it helps everyone on this channel if you guys make your comment and help each other out. So let's do that. That's what this channel is about, is just helping each other out. So keep those emails coming. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see, and I'll research it, and we'll go from there if I don't know it. Talk to you soon.